Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to the Okanagan College Business Info Night. I'm so happy that you can all be here with me today virtually. If you can hear me, if someone can just put in the Q&A that the volume's okay, then I will keep going. Is the volume okay? Okay, great. Thank you, everyone. So my name is Melanie, and I'm an advising and recruitment coordinator at the School of Business at Okanagan College. I was a student many years ago at OC, and in 2015, I graduated with a Bachelor of Business Administration, Human Resources Management specialty. Since I graduated, I've been working at OC in a few different areas, including recruitment, advising, international education, and co-op and student employment. It's really nice to meet all of you, even if it is virtually. Today I am wearing pink, and that's in honor of Pink Shirt Day to take a stand against bullying. So 1 in 5 kids are affected by bullying in Canada, and this number is just too high. So as a friendly reminder, as I have this platform, be kind, it doesn't cost anything. Now, I want to know a little bit more about you. I'm just gonna put a poll up with 2 questions that I'd like you to answer. So let me get it up here. Okay. So there should be a poll up there. The first question is if you are a domestic or international student, and the other is where you are from. I'll give about a minute for everyone to answer. I'll just give another 20 seconds. Okay, looks like everyone has answered. So there's a variety of students here, which is great. Some Canadian, some international, so welcome to all of you. Thanks again so much for joining me today. And I'm going to continue. So this webinar is being recorded up until the question period, and then I'll email a link to you after the event in case you'd like to rewatch it or share it with someone. This evening, I'm going to be talking about why you may want to choose Okanagan College for your post-secondary education, the business programs that we offer, admission requirements, other programs within our School of Business department, let you know about some other events that are happening throughout the spring, and then there'll be some time for questions at the end. If you do have any questions, please put them in the Q&A box. It should be at the bottom of your screen, and I'll try to get to as many as I can at the end of the presentation. So the information part of this session is going to be about 20 minutes, and then there'll be about 15 minutes for questions at the end. Okay, let's get started. So I saw on the survey that some of you are located in the Okanagan, some of you are from other parts of Canada, and some of you are from different countries. So welcome to you all. Before I continue with the webinar, I want to respectfully acknowledge that our Penticton, Kelowna, and Vernon campuses are located on the traditional and unceded territory of the Syilx Okanagan people, and our Salmon Arm campus is located on the traditional and unceded territory of the Secwepemc people. So we have 4 campuses at Okanagan College. So there's Salmon Arm, Vernon, Kelowna, and Penticton. As you can see on the map there in the middle, the Okanagan is an area in the interior of British Columbia where our campuses are located. Currently, all of our business classes are online due to COVID. However, once we are able to safely offer classes on campus again, and we get the okay from the local health authorities, there will be both online and on-campus classes. So here are some statistics that we're really proud of about our business programs. All of our business programs are very applied. You're going to have many group projects, presentations, and assignments to apply what you learn in lectures, which really prepares you for a career after you graduate. So these numbers are from a survey that we sent to our 2016 Bachelor of Business Administration graduates. As you can see, students were very satisfied with their education. They found what they learned was helpful in performing their jobs, and most are employed in their fields. So we like to see that. This is Elizabeth. She graduated with a Bachelor of Business Administration Marketing Specialty in 2016. Elizabeth now works at Airbnb Luxe as the manager of escalation. So you may be familiar with Airbnb. It's a rental type company where you can rent out your home, vacation rentals. Like I mentioned before, you will do assignments to apply all of your learning. And Elizabeth liked this part of the program. She said, "I loved how OC's BBA program was practical rather than theoretical. Everything we learned in class, we applied to an assignment. The many group projects taught me about the importance of collaboration and how everyone brings something valuable to a team." And I could not agree more with what Elizabeth had to say. As a previous student at OC, I can agree there were a lot of group projects, and that has definitely come in handy in my professional career. There are other opportunities outside the classroom to apply your learning and get the most out of your education. As business students, there are national and international case competitions that you can compete in against other business schools. In the past, OC students have placed in these competitions, and many have received job offers at the competition. Currently with COVID, there are still these competitions happening, but they are just happening virtually like this. And Zena, who you see under competitions, was one of the students who competed and placed this year at the international case competition at Queen's. You also have the opportunity to take part in co-op work terms. So these are paid full-time work terms related to what you're going to school for. Employers are looking especially to hire students, and this can help you get experience while you're still in school. The Student Employment Office can also help with your resume, cover letter, interview skills while you're still a student or after you graduate. There are also clubs that you can get involved in. Some popular ones for business students include Enactus, the Accounting Club, the Human Resources Club, and the Okanagan Business Students Association. These groups plan events, compete against other colleges and universities, and help students build connections with other students and professionals. Finally, if you have a dream of studying abroad after the pandemic is over, BBA students have the opportunity to study in another country, and it is encouraged. We have partnerships with 22 institutions in 16 countries all around the world, like the United States, Japan, France, Germany, and there's a lot more. If you're a domestic student, so a Canadian or a permanent resident, you will be paying domestic student tuition there while you're studying abroad, and all of your courses will apply towards your degree. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you don't need to know another language to study abroad because these are all English-speaking schools. One awesome thing about our business programs is that they ladder into each other. What this means is that you can start in a short certificate program, and then you can build it into a diploma and then a degree if you choose. So if you aren't sure if you're ready to commit to a bachelor's degree, You can start with a shorter program and your courses will apply towards a bigger credential with us. So when I talk about business programs today, I'm also going to be talking about specialties, which are also known as majors. Often when I talk about business education to students, they say, that sounds great, but I don't want to start my own business. Yes, entrepreneurship is one career option with a business education, but there are so many others. Here are some examples of careers that you can get with a business education. Keep in mind that there are hundreds of others that I haven't listed here. Some career options include chartered professional accountant, banker, human resources director, consultant, event coordinator, and winery assistant. I put winery assistant in there because in the Okanagan we have many of those. There is a huge variety of possibilities with a business education. So now that I've talked about some opportunities and benefits of studying business at OC, I'm going to talk about the different business programs that we offer. OC offers hundreds of other non-business programs, but today I'm just focusing on the business ones that we have. These are the 5 different business credentials that we offer. To give you a better idea of how long each program is, a bachelor's degree is usually 4 years to complete if you're studying full-time. A diploma is usually 2 years to complete, and a certificate is usually less than a year to 2 years to complete. So let me go a little bit deeper into each program. So we offer 4 different post-baccalaureate diplomas, and they're in accounting, human resources management, marketing and data analytics. Another word for post-baccalaureate is postgraduate. So these are 2-year, 20-course diplomas intended for students who already have a bachelor's degree in an area other than business, but now want to focus on another area. For example, maybe you have a degree in psychology, but you want to become a chartered professional accountant. You could take our post-bac in accounting to make your accounting dreams come true. It's only 2 more years of education. Most of your courses in these programs are predetermined, but you do have a few electives that you get to choose. Our Bachelor of Business Administration degree, that's our longest program. We also call this program the BBA for short. It is 40 courses, and it takes about 4 years to complete if you're studying full-time, which is about 5 courses per semester. You can, however, take less than 5 classes per semester if you want, and this is very common for students. 20 courses in this program are predetermined for all students. You're going to get a solid foundation in all the areas of business. The remaining 20 courses will be electives, and if you choose to specialize, another word for major, in a specific area, this is where those electives will fit. We offer 6 different specialty areas to choose from in the BBA, and they are accounting, finance, human resources management, marketing, and tourism and hospitality. You can also choose a general studies BBA, and you can take electives from all of these different areas rather than just focusing on one. Now, to give you a better idea of the types of courses that you might take in the first year of this program, here's a sample schedule that I've created for a student who wants to study full-time, and this is their first year in the BBA. As you can see, the student is taking courses from many different business areas like financial accounting and marketing, but also courses that will help them with their other classes like professional writing to help them write and do citations, and business math. Most students don't know which area they want to specialize in before they start their program. So this type of schedule that I've created here allows them to test out specialties to see which one they like most. For many students, this may be the first time that they've taken a marketing or an economics class. The next program is our Business Administration Diploma. This program is 2 years, 20 courses, and it is the same structure as the first 2 years of the BBA program. Once again, this program has 12 courses that all students must take to give them a solid foundation in business, and 8 electives where students can choose their specialty or major. And we offer the same specialty areas in the diploma as the degree, so accounting, finance, human resources, management, marketing, tourism and hospitality. And if you want to take a little bit of everything, there is also the general studies option. So the sample schedule that I provided in the previous slide, I'll just go back to it. This could also be for a diploma student because the first 2 years of the diploma and the degree are the same. So while we're talking about diplomas, I wanted to mention a new program that will be starting in September 2022, so a little bit away now. The Tourism Management Diploma is a 2-year program that will be offered at our Revelstoke campus. That wasn't one of the campuses I mentioned earlier because this is actually the only program that we offer at the Revelstoke campus, and it's one of our smaller centers. This program will have a heavy emphasis on tourism and hospitality, but it can also ladder into the BBA after completion if students want. There will be more information later on this year about this program, but I just wanted to mention it in case anyone was interested. Okay, so working our way down in lengths of credentials, our business administration certificate is 10 courses and none of them are predetermined for you. So in all the other programs I mentioned, you're kind of told what to take and you've got a little bit of selection from there. In this program, you have a guideline to follow, but you choose what fits. So you will choose 4 business courses at any level that interest you or you need to meet your goals. 4 business courses at the 200 level or higher. This just means courses that start with a 2 and they're generally second-year courses. And 2 non-business or business courses. So if you wanted to take, let's say, a psychology course or an English course, those would be considered non-business classes. This program is quite flexible and you can choose the courses to meet your goals. So if none of these programs kind of fit where you're looking for, this may be a good one for you. It can also ladder into the diploma or the degree, and it's a really great introduction to business. It's a great way to get your toes wet without committing to a really long program. Finally, our last program area is our business studies certificates. So these programs are 6 to 10 courses, depending on the area you choose, and can take anywhere from 1 to 2 years to complete. They're designed to be completed on a part-time basis, so they are great for people who are already employed and looking to build their skills. The previous certificate I talked about, there was a lot of choice on your part to build your program. These programs are very structured, and they only focus on one area of business per program. So the different certificates that we offer are accounting, business computer applications, entrepreneurship and small business management, financial services, human resources management, marketing, tourism and hospitality management, and healthcare professionals. So again, these certificates are very focused. So if you choose human resources, for example, all of your courses will be human resources related. You won't be getting any accounting specific courses. So now that I've talked about the different business programs we offer and a little bit about them, here are the admission requirements for British Columbia students. Our programs all require Math 11 or 12 for the BBA and English 12. If you are an international student, you'll have to contact our international education office at inted@okanagan.bc.ca for more information about equivalent requirements for your country. I couldn't fit every country on this slide here, but they will certainly be able to help you with that. If you completed high school in a different province, you would just need to complete the equivalent math and English courses for your province. And if you have questions about this, you can certainly contact me and I'd be happy to help you know what the equivalent is for your province. If you really want to be in the BBA program, the bachelor's program, but you don't meet the high school requirements because they are a little bit higher, you can start in the diploma, which has lower admission requirements. Once you complete the diploma and achieve a minimum graduating average of 60% or higher, you can join the BBA program and the high school requirements will be waived. So starting out in the diploma is not going to set you back at all. It's what most of our students do. We also offer upgrading courses if you didn't complete the right math requirement in high school, or maybe you didn't quite receive the scores that we're looking for here. If you found a program here today that interests you, applications are now open for September 2021, January 2022, and some programs are open for application to start this summer. If you are a domestic student, you'll be applying through Education Planner, and you can apply for other post-secondary institutions through here as well. You'll need to complete a personal profile, and for $30, you can apply for up to 2 programs or 2 intakes. If you aren't sure whether you want arts or business, you can apply for both and then decide later. Or if you aren't sure whether you want to start in September or January, you can apply for both of those as well. For international students, you'll apply through the International Student Portal. For $100, you can apply for up to 2 programs or 2 intakes, same as domestic students. Some countries require applying through an agent, and a notification will come up on your screen when you enter your country if you're one of those countries that must apply through an agent. If you need help applying or have any question, again, our International Education Office will be happy to assist you with going through that process because it can be a little bit tricky. So in the School of Business, we also have other programs that I didn't talk about today. I just wanted to mention them in case any of these interest you as well, because I can also help you with that. They're in Office Administration, Commercial Aviation, and Culinary Arts. If you have any questions about these programs, you can contact me after this event, and I would be happy to help you. So this webinar is a part of Experience Okanagan College. If you want to learn more about OC programs, there will be more webinars like this one throughout the spring, all the way until June. You can also sign up to attend a sample class to get a better idea of what to expect in a college class. The next one is on March 2nd, so I've got the description on the screen there. And there will be other ones for trades, health, science, arts, and everything else that we offer. To see the full schedule and to register for each one, you can visit www.okanagan.bc.ca/experienceoc. So thanks again for spending this early evening with me. I hope that you found this information helpful. If I didn't answer any of your questions today, please feel free to put your questions in the Q&A of this webinar, or you can email me at businessadvising@okanagan.bc.ca and we can start a conversation there. I'm going to stop recording now and then I will start answering your questions.